Hello, welcome. Happy Batman Day. Another made-up holiday. Effort, you ready?
Yeah, are they just trying to sell more Batman books?
It's DC. That's all they do. That's all they have. Hello, folks. Welcome to the SF Combo Company. This is the SF Company Hour number 141. Today we're going to be talking some good bunch of random shit. We got a Clerks. We're talking about Clerks. Probably won't go full spoiler into Clerks because I want people to go see it in the theater and not get spoiled by it. And then we're going to Cobra Kai season 5. Probably get into a little bit of spoilers on that one. So it's been a week. People have a chance to watch it. Clerks is a little harder to watch since it's like playing one at one time every day.
Is it in on streaming though?
No, not yet. No, it's doing the Fathom events thing, and then he's doing the little tour around. He's coming to the Castro Theater on the 30th, which I'm almost tempted to go.
Now I am.
Yeah, yeah. We'll save our review for later. Mr. Everett, how you doing?
Mm.
always a sunny disposition. So yeah, we got a bunch of random shit like this that we're gonna talk about. Let's go say hello. Hello, Krista. Hey, how you doing? Good morning, nerds. Happy Catterday. Happy Batter Day. There you go. Welcome, Renee. It's got all the information right there. I'm too tired to read all.
GM San Francisco comic book vacation in Philippines Island where I was born. No U.S. postal mail like Barney Hill for September. Have an awesome live comic show.
Whoa, all right, man. There you go. Breaking it down because he'd be breaking it down. He'd be breaking it down. All right, so we're gonna figure some stuff out first. Let's figure it out with the Doomzilla thing, which I always forget where it's at. There you go. Yeah. Let's figure it out. Let's figuring it out. So we got the newest Hasbro Pulse. Just got announced. We got some rumors of this at Comic Con. They kind of teased this. This was going to be Ghostrider.
Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, so this is the crowdfunding where you have to put money up to basically it's a Kickstarter to get these made. So we're doing Robbie Reyes, Ghostrider. So yeah, Robbie Reyes. This comes with the car, the Charger, and it's got the flames. It looks fucking pretty badass. These are this is a Kickstarter, so they basically you have to the more people put into it and back it, there's more tiers that get released. This is all the shit you get. You get the car, you get a Robbie Reyes figure, all the flame accessories, so you can have it on fire or not on fire, whatever your mood is. It looks pretty cool. The details are really fucking awesome in the car. You see the interior; it's fucking really badass. The more people back it, the more unlocks you have. The first unlock was revealed to be Robbie Reyes in his human form. That's the first figure. They'll have figure and add-on accessories to kind of amp it up. This is a really cool one. I kind of like this version of Ghostrider. The Robbie Reyes. I'm more of a motorcycle Ghostrider guy, but I do like the Charger.
He's sick, dude. But the Robbie Reyes figure kind of looked like Brother Blood in a way.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the skull on Robbie Reyes, like the different kind of skull. But the figure looks badass. The Charger looks fucking badass. It's pricey. It's super pricey. This is going for $350. But it lights up, has LED lights in there.
Man, this looks worth it though, bro.
It's a big boy too. It's 112 scale, so the scales which are Marvel Legends and such. It's cool as fuck. It's cool looking. I've been tempted on some of these Hasbro HasLab stuff. But yeah, man, what do you think of this one, man?
This looks sick, dude. I dig the fire wheels. I dig that the wheels look like they're literally burned rubber. I like the detailing in the inside, and
Inside deal. Yeah, it's pretty. It's not like there's some cheap fucking.
no, I mean like they got the handle for the for the crank window, which is fucking hella old school, which I love. No, this looks dope, man. This is something that I really would like.
Yeah,
This is dope.
yeah. It's yeah. Like I said, it's a little pricey. It's $350.
Yeah.
This I'm pretty sure this is going to get back. This is a pretty
Is
awesome one.
is the price having anything to do with the licensing for the car that they have to get possibly?
Oh, that's a good point. Probably, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but it's a lot of shit for. Yeah, they've been kind of ranging from like 250 to 350. They're a Kickstarter, the HasLab stuff. So yeah, this is kind of in range, and I'm just kind of excited what the unlock's going to be too. Like yeah, so yeah, basically you have till October 31st, ironically, to back this if you want to back it, and I believe it comes out sometimes late next year, something like that. So yeah, it's cool looking though.
One thing I'm liking right now is probably the timing of this. I like the idea of them as much as I love Johnny Blaze and and Denny Ketch, right? Danny Ketch?
Danny Catch, yep.
Yeah. As much as I like those guys, this is gonna fit Marvel's mold going forward. Getting diversity, and Robbie Reyes is a fucking badass. So
Yeah.
I definitely want to see this going forward.
Ghostrider action figure in black GTO, fucking sick, freaking. Sorry. Yeah, it looks sick, man. Yeah, like yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, you want diversity. This is a good character they brought in. Didn't have to make fucking Johnny Blaze, Juanito Blaze. It's fucking
Exactly. Fucking, I hate that shit. Just make a new character and give them their powers and let's call them that.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm okay with that kind of stuff. That's fine. Yeah. So yeah. So anybody wants to buy me and Rick HasLab? There's limit 5 per customer, so anybody wants to buy themselves one, buy us a couple, go right ahead.
If you buy 3 and get one for both of us, each of us, you have one left, and you can sell that and recoup your money.
There you go. Smart business. We had a couple random trailers drop today, or not today, this week. Did you get a chance to see the Fablemans trailer?
The Fablemans? Oh, that's
the Spielberg.
The Spielberg one. No, I haven't.
Yeah, so it looks really good, man.
That's his autobiographical kind of thing, right?
Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much like the origin of Spielberg. Yeah, look, the trailer looks great. Looks pretty much like Spielberg, set like in the 50s. Yeah, this looks really cool. Good cast. Michelle Williams, Paul Dano.
Oh, Paul Dano.
Yeah,
I love Paul Dano.
Yeah, and it's basically it looks good. Go check it out. Seth Rogen's in it too.
God, they just ruined the movie. And it's Amblin, so it might be the whole. I'm looking at it right now. Oh yeah, you know what? This might go online. I don't know if you've seen the other trailer. I think it was it 5/17/77?
Oh yeah, I just watched that last night. Yeah.
That trailer, dude. That trailer looks good.
Yeah.
That movie I really want to see.
Yeah, that's like 5. That's the release date of the original Star Wars.
Yeah, and who is it? Is it like people in ILM or?
I don't know. Like I was very confused. Like, all right, yeah, I know it had something to do with Star Wars, but what's like is dude like? It's almost the same thing as Fablemans, like just kind of making movies and yeah. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. What's the point of this? Coming of age film produced, directed by Patrick Reed. It stars John Francis Daly as a teenage filmmaker living in Wadsworth, Illinois, and his excitement for the release of Star Wars on May 25th, 1977. So it's just basically a kid that's a filmmaker and he's juiced about Star Wars, and it looks good.
John Francis. Oh, dude, it tripped me out when I was like looking at it. I'm like, that's the dude from Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, the kid from Freaks and Geeks. Yeah,
and you have Vigilante in it, so you have 2 fucking primo nerdy fuckers in there. Which, yeah, I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah, this one looks good too. Is this going directly to streaming too? or this
Ooh, that
but
I don't know about.
yeah, this feels like it's probably gonna go direct to streaming too. But yeah, this is kind of the same vein as Fablemans. Yeah, so this is uh, young kids making movies and loving film and stuff. So yeah, it's we can relate. So yeah, these look good. Also, we got a trailer. What was it? The other trailer that came out? Oh, Babylon. Did you get a chance to see that one?
Yeah, I didn't know what to think about it. I didn't really know what it was about. So that's kind of fucking weird, you know. Oh shit.
It looked great cast. Was it the David O. Russell, or is
Yeah.
that's Amsterdam?
No, that's Amsterdam.
Yeah,
This
I was,
it feels like a David O. Russell movie because it's like what do they call it? Fuck, I forgot what they say. A cast, like a big cast.
ensemble.
Ensemble. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yes, an
yeah,
ensemble
Amsterdam
cast.
looks alright. Yeah, it's a lot of Hollywood stuff going on. Yeah, it looks alright. I don't know. It's some good movies. This is the award season coming up, so we're gonna see some good movies coming out pretty soon. Um, yeah, that September looks kind of weak. October is kind of slow, but I think November kicks out. We're gonna have some bangers in November.
Yeah, I was. It's been a good year for movies.
Yeah,
So
it's been a
I have,
really good year. This is like they're just making up for last year they had to kind of take their time with stuff and not really release stuff, and like some stuff went to streaming, some stuff they didn't want coming out to streaming, so they held off on it, like Top Gun. So it's I'm glad. Well, yeah, now we're gonna just get an overload of good movies, which is I'm okay with that. Uh,
and good movies. It doesn't have to be like tent pole fucking pictures and
yeah,
shit like
not everything. Yeah,
Marvel or whatever. It's just good movies.
yeah, not everything has to be a fucking the greatest movie of all time. Just entertain me for 2 hours, man. I don't like keep me intrigued, keep me into it. So let's see. All right, let's talk about. This news dropped yesterday, I believe. So Constantine. I guess, is it Constantine or Constantine?
Constantine.
Because in fucking Sandman, it was pronounced Constantine, and so that's the original writer, the creator. So I don't know.
Damn British.
Constantine.
Constantine.
Constantine. So yeah, we're gonna. It looks like we're getting a sequel to the original. Francis Lawrence was the original director. He's coming back.
Are we getting Shia LaBeouf back?
Yeah, it looks like the 2005 film. This is from Dunlap. Both outlets confirmed that Warner Brothers is working on a follow-up film, which also brings back writer Akiva Goldsmith,
Oh, good.
and director Francis Lawrence, who initially made his debut with Constantine, but has since gone into the hell movies like The Hunger Games, I Am Legend. Let's see. Produced Road Pictures along with J.J. Abrams was getting all his fucking shit canceled. Like Warner Brothers is trying to back out of that fucking $1 billion deal they made with him. Yeah, the original the movie was good actually. I just couldn't get over the fact that like I was brought up to believe that Constantine was a British blonde haired guy and Keanu Reeves played him. He did a good job, but I just kind of was too close to the book. I kind of want to rewatch it and kind of check it out again. But I remember like not hating the movie, just kind of like bugged that they didn't have a blonde British guy playing him.
It's a good movie, man. I mean, good effects. Good. I think it had a great story. I'm into the whole theological, heaven and hell kind of thing, and black magic and all that shit. It was cool.
Black magic.
Love it.
Yeah. So yeah, you excited about the who else was it? Who's the girl in there? That was
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton and
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz. Yeah, there you go.
You had the guy who played the devil. He was in Fargo, and he's escaping my name right now. Uli from fucking The Big Lebowski. He's a nihilist. He believes in nothing. Peter Stormare. Awesome fucking dude. He's one of the best portrayals of like the devil or Satan on screen. I think. I mean, Al Pacino is one thing for the hoo-ha devil, but Peter Stormare was fucking great. Like he wants to fucking take Constantine back, claim his prize. It's fucking cool. I like that movie, man.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch.
Shimon Hansu.
Yeah, I remember not hating the movie, just kind of like why, why?
Yeah, exactly. You wanted the British blonde dude.
And I was never a big fan of like the book, like Constantine, and everything, but I just always saw the guy as
you want accuracy to what you see on the shelves.
And like there's always rumors of a Constantine movie since I started reading Wizard. There's always like fan casting and stuff, and of course he was based on Sting, not the wrestler, the police Sting. So and then it looks like I think Abrams had another Constantine like TV show like he was working on that got axed, and Madam X, which is Madame Xanadu, which is a DC character that got axed from Warner Brothers. So yeah, basically they're trying to get out of this deal with Abrams. Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah. I like Abrams, but yeah, I guess he's gonna have to find another home. Warner Brothers not feeling him. All right, let's see. What was the other thing? All right, so it is September 17th, and it is Batman Day. Why is it Batman Day again? Why is it?
Because DC wants to sell books.
Is it a day he debuted? Because a lot of I hate fake days. I really do.
Yeah, I hate fake months too. Like Hispanic Heritage Month. Like fuck you guys. You guys eat Taco Bell all the year, fuckers.
Yeah, like somebody pointed out. Yeah, like Spanish Heritage Month starts on the 15th. Why does it start hell late?
Exactly. So it commemorates his first appearance ever in Detective Comics back in 1939.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured. All right, we're gonna do the little Batman questionnaire here for you. Effort, you ready?
Mm.
All right, best live action Batman.
Ben Affleck.
Best animated Batman.
Kevin Conroy.
Best Batman.
Whoa! Oh fuck! I might.
Ooh.
I'm a fanboy, so Jensen Ackles.
Wow, hot take.
Yeah,
right.
I like everybody. You know what? Kevin Conroy did the bulk and the majority, but Jensen Ackles did a great one. Not just that. Honorable mention is God. What was the guy who did the radio?
I like Peter Weller in Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, that was also a good one.
All right, so you've seen. All right, I'm going Conroy now, and I can't go against Conroy. All right,
Winston Duke is an honorable mention. He did the voice on the Batman Spotify series.
Best Batman movie.
We're talking best movie or best Batman movie?
I'm just asking you what the best Batman movie is. Why you have
Controversial take, the Batman.
I agree, the Batman. Best animated movie.
Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh,
Still holds.
Best villain.
Best Batman villain. Joker. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like other characters, but yeah, Joker. I'm a big Hugo Strange fan.
I give an honorable mention to Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul's a great one. Yeah, he's probably the one. He's probably the guy who has the greatest collection of rogues, and nobody beats Batman's rogue gallery. I think that's why Batman's popularity is so big. He's always got somebody to go against.
Best Robin.
Come on, Tim Drake.
Dick Grayson. Best storyline.
Oh man, that's a fucking good one. Oh man, which one is it? The Ra's al Ghul one. It's not Birth of the Demon, right?
The Tales of the Demon. When he first came, he first appeared. Yeah, it's good. It's up there for me too.
That's a great one for me, man. I mean, it's rough to pick just a singular one, but that's definitely that list is fluid. That shit always changes, but I think that would be my top three.
I'll go Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns is good.
Yeah, and I'll go Hush is an honorable mention. I really like Hush.
Hush is great. I like Wardrums too.
Your favorite Batman artist?
Oh, yeah. Damn, there's two. So I really like Jim Lee's, and I like Greg Capullo.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to Norm Brayfogle.
yeah.
Best bat suit.
Movie?
No, just what's your favorite Batman costume?
Oh, I'm the black and gray guy. I like
Black and gray.
the gray suit with the black on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would lean probably towards them more, but the more nostalgic I get, I like the 70s, 80s, blue,
The gray with the blue.
gray and blue with the
It's all right. It's all right. It's just for being the Dark Knight and doing what he wants to do. I don't want any fucking blue on my on my suit while I'm in
I get that, but it's just the iconic look of Batman for me. Just
True.
best weapon, best bat weapon,
Best accessory.
sure.
Can we count the vehicles?
No, well that's another that's another question.
I'm gonna probably say it's either one of the two. It's either the Bat Grappler or Batarang.
Yeah, I'll go to grappling gun.
Yeah, I mean, grappling gun's how he gets around, and the Batarang's like part of his, his arsenal. And Renee, Bob Kane with a K, bro, please.
Let's see. All right, best game.
Ooh, best Batman game. I have to go through all these in my head. I really like that Batman the Animated Series game on, was it PlayStation or PlayStation 2?
Vengeance. Yeah, I just picked that up.
I like that one, but you can't beat the Batman Arkham series. Playing Metroid as Batman, that's great.
Yeah, I would go. Yeah, I'd probably go Arkham City. I think. Yeah, that was the second one, right? That was the second one after.
Yeah, you got it's Arkham Asylum, the first one, Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight.
What was it? Yeah, Arkham Knight. I had issues with that. It was a fun game, but there were some issues.
Storyline was shit.
Yeah, and the Batmobile.
Fun game, yeah.
All right, speaking of Batmobiles, favorite Batmobile.
I know a lot of people like that Tim Burton one.
Yeah, it's iconic.
The Tumbler's not really a Batmobile.
I don't know. It's probably my least favorite Batmobile.
I'm once again, I'm probably gonna say the Batman.
Batman, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I do like the Ben Affleck one, but just having the guns on there, kind of takes you out of it that it's a Batmobile.
Yeah, I would go. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go to the '60s Batmobile for live action. What about comic book Batmobile?
I like the front end shield with the bat face.
Oh, the old school one.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, I like the Batman late '80s, like the Norm Brayfogle, like the flat, like kind of like sleek one. That's probably my favorite.
Let me take that back. Actually, my favorite Batmobile probably is going to be the animated series.
Which one?
The long, sleek black one.
Okay.
Not so much of the Tim Burton kind of flares on it, but just the long. Yeah, I like that one.
Good. All right. Favorite love interest.
I'm gonna say, it's a toss-up. It's either Catwoman or Talia. Yeah.
Yeah, I go the cat lady.
Yeah, I mean, in what was it, Heart of Hush? It's great fucking use of her when Hush did what he did.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our Batman Day questionnaire. we both have a passing grade.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, on a lot of them, we're going to have the same answers, but that's a good thing about something like that. It's Batman has so much out there that anybody who loves Batman, they're gonna have different answers, but you can't really argue with anybody's answer unless somebody says like their favorite Batman is I don't know, the Brave and the Bold or something. I guess I don't
Not
know.
bad.
I
That's not.
actually like that one too.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad bad Batman.
What was it? And I didn't mind the Batman. I actually kind of liked that cartoon.
I liked some of it. I didn't like.
It grew on me. It
I didn't
grew
like
on me.
the designs of the villains. Like they like the Rasta fucking Joker. I was not a fan of. Like the
Well,
belt.
yeah, I didn't like the way he spoke either.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, no. All right. Let's talk about. All right, so we're gonna do like kind of non spoiler for Clerks 3. Yeah, I want people to go watch this movie. We'll just kind of go over some of our thoughts. Yeah, there's some big like if you're a Kevin Smith fan, old school Kevin Smith fan, I think you'll enjoy this flick. It's very it's very in vein with the other ones. Kevin Smith has been kind of hit or miss for a lot, like the last what 15 years, I would say. Like it's been a minute, pretty much ever since Cop Out. Actually, Clerks 2, I would say it was been kind of all over the place with him.
I liked it though.
He was kind of doing his experimental stuff. He was like doing he did Red State, which I didn't hate. It was
I
actually
liked that one, man. Liked it a lot.
and then he was kind of doing these like kind of small budgeted like shit like Tusk, Rick's.
First 20 minutes is good, man. 20 minutes. That's not a whole movie, but yeah, 20 minutes of a good movie.
Yeah, it was kind of intriguing for the first part. Then it was just like went off. And you know, I couldn't be mad at him because you're doing what you want to do, and you're saying fuck everyone, and I'm like making these low budget movies for me. I'm not making these for anybody else. And so he kind of went through a phase where he's just kind of making what he wanted to make, which I couldn't be mad at him. I still thought he was great. I listened to the Smodcast every once in a while and all this, but he just had like some of the movies just didn't have that same heart. And like Jay and Silent Bob reboot that came out, I think last year or 2 years ago, kind of out of the theater, kind of gave it a positive review. The more the second time I watched that, kind of like this is not really good. It's kind of just cameo the movie. It's kind of like, oh, I have this friend for a day. Let's do a scene. Let's do a scene. And so it just kind of didn't really feel like a real movie. Just felt cheap, even though there was some fun stuff in it. But this one kind of goes back to him just making a movie, like a real movie. It just feels like him, and of course, yeah, this is pulling from real life. He had a heart attack. So we'll talk about stuff they've shown in the trailer, so we won't spoil too much. But yeah, Randall has a heart attack, so he has to pretty much. He has a heart attack, so he has like that second, I need to fucking do something with my life, and he decides to make a movie, and that movie is the original Clerks, pretty much. Yeah, a lot of heart. Kind of hit me harder than I thought it was going to hit me. I didn't expect to be like kind of like I was hesitant, but from the trailer looks cool. I love these characters. These are probably two of my favorite Smith characters. Their interaction, their banner is great. Randall's definitely one of my favorite characters. Definitely relate to him for sure. So yeah, this pulled it pulled on a lot of strings, a lot of nostalgia, but in the good way, like not the nostalgia bait, some of the shit just a nostalgia grab nowadays. But this did like the nostalgia right. And it, has a 40-year-old person hitting his 40s, and you definitely relate, and just like how it kind of related to the guys in the first movie, you kind of see these guys grow. Like every 15 years, you get to see these guys grow. So yeah, Clerks 3, Mr. Everett, what were your thoughts on this one?
I fucking liked it a lot. It hit home because I guess I'm just a little bit under these guys' age. But yeah, it hit home, especially that my dad just had, his, heart condition just happened. And it made me think back then what was going on. And then this just like, yeah, this is kind of what you go through when you have one of these, big time life events happen to you. And I really dug this. I thought it was going to go a lot more funny, but it is still funny.
Yeah.
But he really pulls at the emotional strings because life's ever changing, and we don't have forever. And everybody really does want to leave their mark. And yeah, I mean, I felt like Randall. What am I doing in my life? I just want to leave my legacy. Just one thing that people know that I was around. So I can relate to a lot of things on a lot of characters here. I can I can relate to Dante. I can relate to Randall. You can relate to Jay and Bob.
You're late to fucking fucking
Dante.
Elias.
Elias in a way, but Elias had his breakthrough moment a lot later in life than I did. So yeah,
yeah. The cast is really good. Like, yeah, we got Elias coming back from part two. Uh, yeah, he's fucking pretty funny in this, man. He's yeah, and basically you just get like you get to see a lot of the people that were in the original Clerks kind of pop up. Uh, and
a
yeah,
lot of them, a lot of them.
a lot of them, like pretty much everybody that's still alive is pretty much came in. And Veronica comes back. I believe that's in the trailer too. Yeah, it's like, and Rosario Dawson's really good in this too. Yeah, it's don't want to say no more, but yeah, definitely go into this movie not reading any spoilers. Just kind of go in. Like I've been talking to a lot of people about this. Like there's a lot of like lapsed fucking Kevin Smith fans because those movies like Clerks to fucking Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That run of movies is just fucking awesome, man. Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing
Dogma.
Dogma, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That run of movies just was so special during that time because he was just banging them out these like great nerdy films, and so it's cool to see that kind of come back, that kind of vibe and the feel. It feels like it did, like Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Like, yeah, it was set in that universe, but it just didn't feel like a real movie to me. I just felt like oh, we have a sketch. Let's tie a bunch of sketches together and make a movie. This one felt like a movie, and yeah, it just has a lot of heart and a lot of great things. Yeah, I really did.
Yeah, I really like this movie a lot.
Yeah,
It's very heartfelt. I recommend this for anybody. Yeah, go watch Clerks 1, Clerks 2, and then definitely watch this one.
Yeah.
It all fits together. They all piece together, so that's great.
Yeah, it's a nice trilogy he put together, and you can tell he put a lot into this movie. And yeah, no, I dig this movie a lot. I think I'd put it in my top 5 Kevin Smith movies.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, it's what Dogma, Chasing Amy, Mallrats, Clerks 3.
yeah. I would go Mallrats 2 for me.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying those are the 5.
Yeah,
right?
those top 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't know about the order would be different, but those would be my top 5.
Yeah, Dogma's still probably my number 1. I love Dogma. It's just a great movie. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't want to spoil too much for it. Like I said, go in blind. Don't read anything about it. Just go in, watch the movie. If you did love Kevin Smith back in the day, I get not liking the new stuff he's come out with in the last like 10, 15 years. Understandable. A lot of it hasn't been great, but if you're a fan of these movies, you're a fan of the VSQ universe and these characters, check it out because they make references there. They even make a couple references to the cartoon, to the short-lived ABC cartoon that only had like 6 episodes that were pretty damn hilarious, but too bad they didn't know how to market it, so they got canceled pretty quick after like 2 episodes. You're muted, sir.
I can't believe that nobody picked that up for at least
I think if it were
or Netflix or some shit.
well, that was kind of before. That was before like Netflix was a thing.
No, but I mean now. I mean it's been a time since that
Yeah.
movie came. What was it? ABC?
It was ABC, yeah.
Yeah. Why doesn't ABC have that on their what's it called on their streaming service?
Well, Disney owns ABC, so.
And they don't want. Oh yeah, we are slaves.
Yeah, that's and then there's been talk about a Mallrats TV show. They've been talking about doing that. Hopefully, if it's in this vein and if forgetting this Kevin Smith, I'm totally down with that.
Go see this. Go see it. It's more than just a comedy. Yeah, go see this movie.
Chris, definitely watch Clerks 3. Great movie. All right, let's see. All right, Renee, Tank Girl movie with Ice-T rocked.
That's a good comic book movie, man. I mean, it's a good indie book
They need
that
a
actually had a good movie.
so yeah, would you, Clerks 3, would you give what would you CGC it?
I'd give it a solid 8.
Solid 8. Okay.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid 8.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'll probably get solid. It might go up after I watch it a couple more times. Yeah, it's really good, man. It's a really fun movie, heartfelt. Definitely tugged at the strings I didn't expect to be tugged on. It's definitely a good movie. Definitely go check it out. Don't read any spoilers. Just go out and see it.
Number 9. You gave it a 9.
Number 9. Yeah. So yeah, go check out the Clerks. Clerks. All right, let's take that out. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when we come on. Usually Saturdays or Tuesdays. Those are the days, and sometimes twice a week if we have some like crazy news like last week. The disappointing D23.
I know some people are digging that shit, and I'm like,
dude,
really?
they did all shit. It was all shit that's already been like announced or rumored and stuff. Like,
or stuff that you already know. Yeah, exactly.
Something like huge. Like, oh man, like I was kind of disappointed with the Thunderbolts reveal too. I was kind of
that was their big reveal too.
Yeah, I was kind of. Yeah, it was just yeah.
I think the best thing about it was probably Tales of the Jedi. I still think was probably one of the best, and seeing the new Willow trailer.
Yeah, but yeah,
more.
It was cool, but this is all shit we've seen. Like this is all like this is all
shit we know about.
Yeah, it's all shit we knew about. Like, all right, we announced Shakeman as the director, but like, give me a cast.
It's been rumored. Yeah, you know what the thing I think that killed D23? The biggest reveal that they had, like you said, was the Thunderbolts. We knew it was coming, but we didn't know when it was going to get announced. So there was nothing surprising when it came to D23.
Yeah, like that. What was it, the Disney investor call that happened like last year when they announced like Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and like all this shit? Like, oh shit, this is like some crazy shit coming out. Like, yeah, the shit we weren't expecting. There was nothing for this D23. It was definitely disappointing. Not worth getting up early and fucking getting all excited.
I know. I was hoping for some big announcements, but
yeah,
it was a little bit of a letdown.
All right, so we're gonna jump into some Cobra Kai news. So first we'll get a little news out the way. Looks like Sony announces new Karate Kid movie. I guess they're pushing Craven and Madam Web back. They just need to push those movies off a fucking cliff. Sony Pictures announced the return of the original Karate Kid franchise to the big screen by dating a new Karate Kid movie for June 7th, 2024. While the franchise has lived on thanks to Netflix's Cobra Kai series, which just debuted its 5th season on streaming platform, this new Karate Kid project will be the franchise's first film offering since 2010 reboot starring Jaden Smith.
That was shit. And it's not the Karate Kid.
It's the
Kung Fu Kid.
Yeah. The 2024 Karate Kid movie does not yet have a synopsis from the studio or a cast or crew attached. Other new titles added to Sony's release calendar include, this is all fucking pushback shit. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, what do you think? Do we need this?
I'm for it. I like the Karate Kid. I like what it the message that it has. I just don't want a fucking rehash. That's what the Jaden Smith did. It just took parts of it and redid the story. Like, here, we're gonna remake it for you guys. Did it need to be remade? No, did not need to be remade.
So do you want a continuation of the Cobra Kai in universe story, or like, because this sounds like they're just to make another a new.
I wouldn't mind them just giving me like a remake, making it a Daniel LaRusso or just make it like a super nerdy kid, not a super little whiny bitch like Jaden Smith was in that movie. I mean, I'm not saying Jaden Smith's a whiny bitch. I'm saying the character he played in that movie was such a whiny little bitch, and people are like, oh, he's just a kid. Yeah, I was a kid too, and we weren't whiny bitches like that when we were kids. fucking participation trophy babies. The fuck, man? You get your ass kicked, and it happens. And I'm glad that he kicked the shit out of the bully later on. But no, man, I want it to be more of in line with like Miyagi and him being more of his father than just a sensei, because that's what it was. Like Miyagi was a father figure to this kid.
Yeah,
and that's the other thing. Are we renaming characters? Is there going to be another Mr. Miyagi, or are we having like a completely, totally different new, a new teacher, a new, yeah.
I think
like
we have to have a new form of martial art. Like karate is not really what karate was like back in the day. Like karate's kind of like a lesser form of like fighting nowadays. Like there's so many other forms of fighting.
What, the Krav Maga kid or some shit?
There you go.
That would be a totally fucking bloody ass movie. He's just killing fucking middle schoolers and shit.
And
that's the thing that killed me too. They made him way too young in that Karate Kid movie. He was way too fucking young. He was like fucking it was like in middle school.
Yeah, he was like 10 years old or something like that, 12 years old.
Nah, dude, you got the Karate Kid has to be a teenager because I think when you're a teenager, that's when you, especially when you're in high school, and if you're that kind of nerdy kid, you're gonna get bullied. And if the bully knows fucking some fighting styles, you better fucking learn something better because he's gonna be beating your ass the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see who's behind this, who's going to star in it, or like what direction they're going to go. I'm digging Cobra Kai. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but yeah, I'm digging Cobra Kai a lot. So, yeah, I want to see who's behind this, who's making this, what's the plot. Like, there's got to be a lot of factors in this.
We still know that Will Smith is going to be attached to this because he's a producer.
He owns the rights to Cobra. So yeah, he's going to be and basically he bought the rights basically he bought the rights for his kid to be in a movie. That's basically what it came down to.
Piece of shit.
If you had that kind of
the movie, not Will Smith.
Both, but yeah, not even Jackie Chan could have saved that movie. All right. I wanted to talk about this before we jump into Cobra Kai. Just a quick. Disney removes Star Wars spinoff Rogue Squadron from the release count.
You called it, bro.
Pat, I knew this wasn't happening. Like, dude, especially after Wonder Woman 1984. Like, this was like announced a couple of years ago. I believe in that same investor call they announced all the other shit. So this was like going to be like the next film in line. This was supposed to come out next December, 2023. So we haven't heard really anything about this, and it kind of got taken off the schedule. They haven't said that this is kind of what Star Wars kind of does. They kind of like quietly remove shit and done like wait for people to stop talking about it, and it kind of goes away. That's why I was kind of surprised. Like Ryan Johnson came out
He's the only motherfucker still talking about that though.
This is gonna be like, dude, Ryan, sit down.
Shut the fuck up and stay away from Star Wars, asshole. Go fucking play in your Knives Allowed fucking series or whatever the fuck it's called.
We knew this wasn't going to be made. This got taken off. And it's funny, too. It's like, what's the biggest movie of the year?
This year?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Top Gun.
The Batman?
Top Gun is the biggest movie.
Top Gun was the biggest movie. Yeah.
And basically it's like the last act of Star Wars is basically just Star Wars. And you're telling me that we have Rogue Squadron, which jets and fighter pilots are really hot right now, and you're not going to make this movie? That's how fucking bad fucking.
I think the fact that this particular movie was attached with Patty Jenkins, that's why it's off the schedule. If you get the guy, who's the guy who did Top Gun, you get him to do this movie, guarantee you they're fucking going straight ahead with it.
Yeah. Somebody brought that up too. Like, yeah, I was kind of excited for Rogue Squadron, but yeah, watching Wonder Woman 1984, watching first 10 minutes of that movie, like, no, you need to take a break from. Basically, she's a good director, but she's a great director. She can't have full control. I think that if you give her full control, it's just gonna cause issues. So yeah, no full control for her, but yeah, it's just kind of disappointing. Let's see. Krista, the Karate Kid movie needs to be made by the same people who did Cobra Kai, not necessarily a contribution to a continuation of the series, but the Karate Kid world with things done in the Karate Kid way, not just a name.
Taking the Miyagi teachings and just, you don't have to say Miyagi, but the same exact lessons that he learned, not the wax on, wax off kind of thing, but maybe jacket on, jacket off. What the fuck? There's so much in that movie that it's so hard to fucking deal with.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about some good Cobra Kai Karate Kid stuff. So Cobra Kai, we'll talk about kind of our thoughts, and then we're going to talk some spoilers for this one. So overall, I like the season a lot. Probably one of the better seasons. I thought it started. I didn't like the first 2 episodes. Kind of pissed me off.
Based on what happens later, that's the whole thing. I even told you when you told me that you got to see what happens later for you to appreciate what happens in those first 2.
No, they could have did it a different way, not running with the stereotype. They went with.
What stereotype was that?
That my father. All right, let's just go to fucking spoilers. Fuck.
Okay.
Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, fuck all you guys. You guys need to go watch this shit.
All right, 46. Yeah. The stereotype that my father's lives in fucking a Latin country. And he's a fucking a drug dealer.
Wait a minute. She was alluding to that even in the fucking first season.
I know, no, but I'm not talking about overall. Every fucking movie does that. Oh, if somebody's father is in fucking Mexico, or whatever. Oh, he's a drug dealer. He's a drug lord. Like, really, dude? We're gonna go with that fucking soap opera fucking storyline? Like that? Every fucking stereotype does that. Anytime they have somebody, oh, my father's in a Latin country, so therefore he's a drug dealer. The father I didn't know. Like, I fucking hate that stereotype.
Try having the last name Quintero once in a while. You know, believe me, trust me, it's.
Not every person in fucking Mexico or in a Latin country is a fucking drug lord. All right, fuck.
They announced that very early that he was a very bad man who did very questionable things, and they had to get away from him. When I hear shit like that early, I'm like, oh, he's probably in the cartel.
Yeah, that's all the time though. That's like it's a fucking. I'm done.
They let you know how is this a surprise though?
It's not a surprise, but I knew they were going to go that route. Like why? Like, have a twist on it. Have it like, oh yeah, he did some other bad shit. Like, don't have him fucking a cartel leader. Like, really, dude?
That's some so fingers and shit, right?
Fucking bullshit Latin stereotype. I don't fucking like it.
What other kind of Latin big time criminals do we have other than cartel fuckers?
Rick supports the cartels. All right, just honest.
Hey, don't say that. My fucking last name will fucking get me in trouble, bro.
Which last name? This guy has multiple last names.
Yeah, that's why he's one over the other, so I don't have to fucking get found.
All right, so let's jump into it. Yeah, like the first few episodes kind of pissed me off. I did like there was a lot of stuff I did like in them, but yeah, once season 5 hit, episode 5 hit, it was just nonstop for me. It was fucking great. That fucking battle in episode 5. With LaRusso getting his ass kicked by Silver was fucking amazing. The fights were really good this season, and they were like they didn't go too over the top with some of the seasons have with some of their fights. I think it kind of made more sense. But yeah, the great, probably the MVP of the season was fucking Chosen. Chosen was hilarious. He needs to come back. He needs to be like there all the time. He's fucking great. That was another part of the season. I like the fucking infiltration fucking shit. Like, come on, really? That's your plan? You're just gonna have Chosen go there and like, oh, just have the cuts, and you don't think fucking Silver's gonna figure out that he's fucking a plan? It just kind of that was a fucking dumb fucking plan. But
dude, I did like that whole. They had the fucking like thing from Inglorious Bastards. Kind of like, you know, this is the Queen's 3 versus, you know, how they say it like in Germany. It was like, wait a minute, you said this when you should have said that. You know, people in Kyoto don't say that when they fucking toast. And the only people in Okinawa say that shit. And I fucking love that part. I was like, a little nod to fucking Tarantino. I fucking dug that shit. What was his name?
Yeah, it was. I loved all the. I love the stuff with you know, a lot of 80s references in the season too. They went full on a lot, like the fucking this whole show is an '80s reference, but yeah, the stuff with the guys coming in with their karate tournament. He was talking about Rocky IV and stuff. Like, oh, I know Rocky IV. That stuff was great.
That's fucking awesome. Did you realize that was the coach from the Mighty Ducks Part 2?
Oh shit! The second
one where he's the coach for the Icelandic team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I know this motherfucker right there. But yeah, I was looking it up. I was like, that is him. So that was cool.
Yeah, they brought back a few characters from the previous movie. Mike Barnes, of course.
Love Mike Barnes in this.
He was great. Yeah, they didn't really go like the they didn't go like the typical fucking
he's still an asshole.
Still an asshole, but he's not the fucking like he's not not teaming up with him like would have been like hella like I really just everyone's gonna be fucking teamed up. But I love the interactions with all the bullies, like kind of like leaving Daniel on the side of the road at one point. That was pretty fucking hilarious.
That was kind of great, dude. I didn't even trip on it. They were all his bullies over the fucking years, and they fucking kick him out of the car. And they go drunk off to go kick some ass.
Yeah. There was I love their interactions. I didn't even know that was a Teen Witch at first when she was talking.
That's the girl from Part 3.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just some chick she was like hanging out with, and then it was like, oh shit, that's fucking that's Teen Witch.
Yep.
It's good to see her. That scene was great too when they were like in that bar, and then fucking Sam comes in and fucking.
This is the first season. The first season, I fucking like Sam.
She was less annoying this season for sure.
Up to one point, and then afterwards she kind of redeemed herself back. But this is the first season that like fucking finally grow up. Stop being a stupid fucking idiot, and like just pushing the button and starting more shit. This is like the one time that she actually like listened a bit and thought about things. But this was actually a really good season for Sam. I fucking dug Sam LaRusso's fucking story in this one. So yeah, fucking good, fucking big ups to her, man. I fucking really like her in this season, and that's fucking rough for me to say because I've hated her in every other season up to this point.
Peyton List, yeah, she was good too. I thought she had a good season. Fucking Robbie, I hate Robbie, but
love Robbie.
I liked him in this season.
He's just going to punch the shit out of him.
He toned down his fucking little fucking scrunch face a little bit this season. I thought he did a good. William Zabka is just he's the best. Like he's just, he can do no wrong in my opinion in this fucking show. He's his when he was doing the Uber fucking shit, that was fucking hilarious. That was great.
Him trying to get fucking Robbie and Miguel to fucking like be together and just like, oh, well, I looked it up on the internet to try to do this, and
the Young Guns fucking thing was fucking hilarious. I was done. I think that was in episode 5 too. The episode 5 was great, man. I love episode 5 so much. There's so many great things in there. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, him trying to put those guys together. That was good. I love. Zola was good. He had a little bit more to do this season. Like I felt like last season he was just kind of twiddling his thumbs. He definitely.
It was rough for him in the first 2 episodes. I felt so bad for him, dude. I think that's what the thing you want, and he needs to. Yeah, he needed to fucking figure it out on his own, and now he does. Now he doesn't need to go back to his dad ever again.
I think he should just trust his fucking mom that's been there for him and never fucking lied to him. He looked like he got in shape too. He was a little pudgy last season, so he got in that Blue Beetle shape.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, so that one bus ride, fucking, he lost like fucking 40 pounds. He was great this season. I really don't care about Anthony Russo. I kind of like
I want to like him. I think this was the season that kind of maybe gave me a little hope for him because he was saying, dude, I apologize. I knew I was wrong. And he's trying to make amends, but that little bastard, dude, I fucking hate that little fucker. I like the actor though. I think he should be Static Shock.
He's doing a good job of fucking pissing people off. He's that's his role. He's supposed to be a fucking villain.
Yeah, I think that kid should be Static. There's a lot of kids in this show that should be either Teen Titans or Young
Yeah,
Avengers.
there's a lot of good, like just like the new Stranger Things, where every fucking person like, oh, that could be that, that could be that. So yeah, yeah, it's good. It's a good, like one of the better young casts out there, for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
What would you think of Peyton List as a possible rogue?
I could kind of see that. I actually see Mary Mauser more as Rogue.
Mary Mauser. I gotta look that up.
Sam.
Oh, no, she's too sweet. She's too
So,
sweet. She doesn't give me Southern Belle vibes. Southern Belle hard nose. I think I get more of that from Peyton. She's too apple pie, dude. Yeah, like I still say, I know you hate him. I still think Robbie. I would like to see him as Impulse. Yeah,
no squish face.
yeah.
Uh, what's his name? Did good.
Thomas Ian Griffith, fucking
Tom, yeah, it was Mike Barnes.
dope. No, oh no, he's a Terry Silver.
Yeah, Silver's great. He was great. He's basically Palpatine. He's fucking. I love his fucking just his overlord fucking. I love seeing like some of the backstory too of their training and stuff too. Like I thought that was kind of some of the weaker stuff last season, but it was pretty like the way they did it this season was good. Uh, yeah, all the guys are yeah, but fucking Chosen, man. Chosen was fucking great, man. I love his timing. He's a badass. He's just like I love those little conversations, like that conversation he was having with Johnny Lawrence about like LaRusso and shit, like talking about the LaRusso and like his uh, their backstories and shit, like kind of intertwining and stuff. So it's good stuff. This is kind of the ultimate season because they're bringing everyone in from every part of the trilogy. So this is like the ultimate ultimate fucking coming together of all the.
This is like the Avengers MCU.
Yeah, Infinity War. Yeah, this is all like everyone coming together. Fucking yeah, good. What would you think of the de-aging fucking on Johnny Lawrence in that one scene?
That could have been better. I don't know why these guys don't hire fucking some of these YouTubers. Honestly,
Yeah.
some of these YouTubers they haven't caught a break because sometimes you don't have that 5-year degree or the 8-year degree to go along. You've just been fiddling with your computer for the last 8 years, and you can do it better than the guys who actually go to school for it. They should just give these guys a chance. I'm glad that a lot of them get hired by like Disney and stuff to do shit. But yeah, I think whoever's in charge of that here, like Will Smith got some money, he's producing this. They fucking kick down some money. It was cool. It was a good idea. I like the idea of de-aging Johnny, but yeah, you want to make sure that you get
Quick glimpse though. It wasn't like a crucial part of the season, but it was kind of neat to see.
long enough to be on screen to be distracting.
I think they're going to be. I think
I hope
they're.
they fix it.
I think they're 10 years away from like actually perfecting the technique. I think, but they're getting closer and closer, man. Every time they kind of do it, you can see a little more tweaking, and it's getting a little better. But which is kind of scary too. Like, what are they gonna like? Who are they gonna bring back, and who are they gonna like use? There's still that uncanny valley stuff, man. There's still that you're looking at a fake thing. So
Yeah, just wait till they try to remake Star Wars.
make that last two. Krista, this was a great season. This season is badass. Yeah, it was good. Good season. They resolved issues without being too cheesy and was on the edge of my seat with every fight. The Silver LaRusso rematch.
You know what I love too in this one? The fight between fucking Miguel and Robbie, dude.
Yeah, that was good.
Like, yeah, I fucking love that. He was just like, "Fuck it, go ahead, fight it out, get it out of your system."
Fight, yeah. So sometimes that's how you need to do it. Sometimes with friends, like you just got
friends. Yeah, you guys don't know what you guys are fighting about, but go fucking kick each other's ass.
Beat the shit out of each other, and get it out of your system. Once you do that,
And then they got to explain in real time, like, why'd you hold back? Yeah, because I don't want to fucking hurt you. He goes,
I'm not trying to kill you, bro. Like you tried to kill me, dick.
Yeah, no, but then he did come back. He says, I wasn't trying to do that. I was just angry, and I was just, if I could. And he goes, dude, your worst moment in your life was my worst moment, and I thought that was cool, because you can't be redeemed if you really are sorry for it. Not like fucking Kylo, who's not really sorry for trying to start up grandfather shit again. But, it's like, yeah, you don't want to see people getting redeemed if they don't deserve it. Like, would you ever want to see Palpatine getting redeemed? You know, for what? What good does it do? I don't want to see fucking bad guys getting redeemed. That's why they're fucking bad guys. It's a fucking demon.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of I'm getting kind of tired of villains being redeemed in every fucking thing.
Yeah, it's because this age, everybody wants to say, "Oh, if you made a mistake, you don't have to be that person." That shit, wants to be that person.
I'm all for second chances in life, man. But some people just can't. There's like I know a lot of people that just can't be redeemed, man. There's just some people just
irredeemable.
They're just assholes for the rest of their life, and no matter what you do, no matter what fucking shit they go through, no matter what you say to them, they're just going to be an asshole. And I kind of think it's I don't know. I think it's kind of a lesson. You want to. Yes, you want to give people second chances and things, but then you're giving people chances that shouldn't get second chances and that are on their fifth, sixth, and they're taking advantage of shit.
That's true.
And so I don't know. It's just people should get second chances, but when you're giving people like 10 chances and they're still fucking you over, they don't get to be redeemed. I'm sorry, just
irredeemable.
Irredeemable, man. Some people are just assholes. Some people are just villains. Some people just want to watch the world burn, Mr. Wayne. Yeah, just like Rick. But yeah, overall. So what do you? All right. So we end the season. We kind of knew. You kind of see it coming. They're gonna like invite them both to this big karate tournament this new karate tournament that they're. I'm kind of glad they're going away from the Valley tournament. Like we already had that.
Something bigger,
something more grand. So we're gonna go this big karate tournament. They're both gonna be invited to. So who's gonna be in Cobra Kai? It's just gonna be fucking dude, the little Kenny and
No, I think Kenny's done with it.
Who's gonna be in Cobra Kai? The show is called Cobra Kai. Like what the fuck are they
I honestly don't think it's gonna be anybody who we've seen on the show. For me, what I've been thinking, it's gonna be the lady who's gonna take it over, and it's gonna, since it's like a worldwide tournament, it's gonna be her students from back home who are fucking like legit killers, dude. Like they're gonna fuck people up in the tournament. Because we don't even know the rules of this tournament. Is it more like a fucking kumite where it's gonna be like blood sport where they fuck each other up?
All I want to see is fucking was it Eli? I want Eli with the fucking the honey in the glass, putting his hands in the glass.
That'd be sick, dude. Fucking go full on kickboxer at the end. Getting the linen wrapped fucking
glass honey hands.
Hawk, go get his ass. Tiger Hawk. Oh, see, instead of Tiger Fang, it's Tiger Hawk.
So yeah, what do you think is going to happen, man? What are we going to get in this? They haven't been renewed for a sixth season, but I'm pretty sure they will. This is like
it'll be sixth and final season.
I hope so. You could kind of see they're kind of like
they're running out.
They're running out of ideas. They're like, yes, you can bring in fucking Hillary Swank. That's pretty much the only other person you could bring in.
Do you need her at this point?
I wouldn't. Like they haven't showed Peyton List's mom yet, or Tori's mom yet.
Oh, that would be interesting.
So I don't know if they ever wanted to like bring that out,
save it to be Hillary Swank.
I don't know, because it's kind of funny we haven't seen her yet, right? Like true after all these seasons, because I think they're kind of.
Mike Barnes was going to be her dad.
Yeah, that would have kind of made sense too. But yeah, not everybody has to be connected. But yeah, maybe we'll see a scene where Tori's taking her mom. It's fucking Hillary Swank, and she dies, and that's what motivates Tori to be a better person. And she's fucking. But yeah, I really liked her this season. I thought she did a good job this season. She's really stepping it up. Yeah, the whole kind like what's up?
I think I like almost everybody this season.
Yeah. LaRusso's annoying, but I think that's on purpose. He's supposed to be like
Daniel this time? No, Daniel was a little bit more badass. His wife was fucking annoying.
His wife's annoying.
Yeah, but I mean, what I like is fucking LaRusso was getting played by Silver the whole time. And you have to have that because he knows what he is, and Silver just keeps laying traps for him. Every single time, Silver just like sets him up to fuck up. It's like, I know what you're gonna do before you're gonna do it. I fucking love. Yeah, he is the Palpatine. That's a great fucking thing. He's the Palpatine of this shit.
Yeah, he's just fucking manipulative. What do you think of the Martin Korf stuff?
How's he gonna come back from that? He's a fugitive now.
Yeah, like well, he can
How
go.
are you gonna include him unless he takes off to Asia and fucking
He's gonna leave the country. Yeah, that's how he's gonna have either he's gonna take over Cobra Kai over there, and like he'll be one of the fucking.
And he's back to being the true villain, because the thing is, it kind of looked like he was gonna get redeemed.
Yeah.
Another redemption.
Yeah, I don't want to see like he doesn't. Even though they have kind of made him more sympathetic, with like showing his backstory.
Dude, that fucking scene when they were in prison and fucking Daniel put the number on the on the fucking table and kept it face down. He goes, "All right, here's the number to my lawyer. Tell me what I want to know." And then he tells him, and then he fucking picks it up, and it's like something like, "Bam, motherfucker!" Like I was like, "Oh, this guy's fucking awesome." LaRusso just went full Johnny Lawrence on him. That was fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
That was badass. Like LaRusso's not known for doing like some fucking dickhead Johnny moves, and that was a dickhead Johnny move.
Yeah, they're definitely running, rubbing off on each other.
Not in that way though, Ray.
I'm sure there's some fan fiction out there for that.
I'm sure.
But yeah, it's I like the it's all kind of coming to a head. Like, yeah, I think one more season, have an epic, have him like travel over there, have a more epic.
What if the fights are that would be too convenient for them to be held in like Okinawa? Like everybody goes back to
no mercy, motherfuckers.
No mercy, motherfucker. That was great, man. Yeah. That was great. But yeah, what if they all go back to Okinawa? I think they're more in line to go to Korea, because that's where I like how they tied that line from part 3 where he goes, "This is my master," and that's where it all started. Like I dig that. And then this girl, the lady that he brought over from Korea, that was like his niece or his daughter.
That was a little girl that was hiding, right? That
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So I kind of dig. I kind of dig that. So she does have a loyalty to both of these men. So she is loyal to Silver. She is loyal to Kreese. And remember, she was asking, "Where's Master Kreese?" So I think the possibilities of Kreese jumping in and joining her are very big, dude. Once again, this is all what we think, and it might not happen, but shit, I can't wait to see it.
Well, they have to go. It has to be epic. It's going to be the finale, so you got to do some epic. So I think the first half of the season is kind of in the, kind of seeing where everyone's at, their training, whatever, building, putting the dojos together, and then the second half just fucking going to fucking Korea, whatever, and having the big tournament, and just them kind of like fish out of the water, them going over there, seeing the way they train, kind of the vibe where the second one where Louis is going to another foreign place he's never been to.
Have they decided on a name for their combined dojo? Because I remember when the guy asked, he goes, "And your dojo name?" And there's like, well, we're kind of Tiger Fang, or we're kind of Eagle Fang, and we're kind of Miyagi Do.
Miyagi Fang.
No, that's what I said.
Miyagi Fang, why not?
I wonder if they'll come up with a hybrid, like I don't know. What was the original? The guy who he tried to tell the story. Johnny tried to tell the story. He goes Shrimpo, Uncle Shrimpo, but it wasn't Shrimpo. I think it was Shumpo. I can't remember the name of Miyagi's relative who came back.
Yeah, I think I know
his name as the name of their karate style, because I don't think they should use Miyagi Do, and I don't think they should use Eagle Fang. It's a hybrid of both. It's a hybrid of Cobra Kai and Miyagi Do.
LaRusso Lawrence Dojo or something like that. LNL Dojo.
LNL Do. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Lawrence LaRusso Dojo or something like that. Yeah. I could see them kind of ending like they're just gonna teach karate, and like they're just gonna be fucking
Reseda Do karate. Yeah, they both live in the same apartments. I don't know. Reseda Do karate. Reseda's fucking representing the valley pretty good right there. I thought that was cool as fuck. I thought that was sick as Silver though, buying up all the fucking dojos and then forcing your fucking senseis out. I thought that was
that was cold.
He's fucking dope. He got some money to burn.
Yeah,
I don't think even with all the information they have on him, I think Silver's gonna slither away from this.
Yeah, I think no, he was a great villain, but yeah, I want Kreese to be the true like villain at the end.
It looks like they want to redeem him. I think hopefully Silver comes back, Kreese kicks his ass.
Yeah, Silver has money. I don't think Silver's gonna be in jail too long.
Yeah, but will he be in the next season? I hope so, at least for a couple of
What did
episodes.
what did he do? What was his crimes really? Like he like fixed a karate tournament and
That's it. He's fixing the karate tournament, but that means that he's going to be done financially with. But I mean, yeah, you can't take away this man's all his money. There's
yeah,
other.
he'll
He's
probably
accused
pay
of,
fine. He has a fucking bunch of lawyers, so he'll probably get out and
dude, he could fucking sue the fuck out of Johnny fucking Chosen and and Mike Barnes. They all fucking broke into his house to kick his ass.
Yeah.
He could bankrupt all of those fuckers.
Well,
Hey,
he burned out
it's a trade. What if it's a trade? No charges pressed. If you got, well, I mean, the information's out there, so probably somebody else will press charges. But what if there's nothing to come of this because?
Well, he did beat the shit out of fucking Stingray, so I guess that.
Is he talking? Oh, he did talk.
Yeah, but that could be disputed. Like, hey, this guy lied once. Why wouldn't he not lie again?
Dude, tell me you didn't fucking mark out when Stingray came in, fucking singing Judas. I'll become, man. Dude, I was like, here's the guy, that actor. He's a legit wrestling fan. He showed up on Jericho's podcast, and he's been like, he goes, I met you at the Jericho cruise. He goes, where was that? He goes, I was the guy. And he goes, oh yeah. So I dig that these actors are allowed to put a little bit of themselves into their fucking roles.
Sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was.
I love Stingray, man.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. He's a good actor.
He's a redeemable dude. Like, he just wanted to be a part of something.
Yeah.
And it came with a price.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad they welcomed him back. And fuck Piss Breath. You know, he's a little bitch.
Who?
Piss Breath, the guy who switched sides because they got smoothies.
Penis breath.
Penis breath. Yeah, piss. I said piss breath. But yeah, that guy.
One of the same.
That was a great season, dude. I can't wait.
What did you see it?
It's not the best season of all.
What's your favorite season?
Damn,
I think
I'm going to say the first one because the first one feels the most nostalgic when it comes to just the beats. You get Miguel in the skeleton mask or the skeleton costume.
Yeah. Yeah,
you get him beating the shit out of Robbie at the end, which is the flip flop of the fight that he had with LaRusso. Johnny had with LaRusso in the show or in the movie. Yeah, I think probably the first season is my favorite.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, this might be my second favorite season.
Yeah, I mean, I like some of the other seasons, like when they had the fucking big ass gang fight. Like, stop having fucking big karate fights at the school.
Yeah.
I don't know how the school let that shit go on. And then Stingray, who's a fucking security guard, comes in fucking just laying people out and shit. That was great.
That was cool.
Yeah.
What number would you give it?
I think this would probably get like an 8-8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a good season. I mean, I love the stories in this, man.
Yeah. Started off a little slow for me, but I would go 8.5. It was a solid season. A lot of fun. A lot of good. I love these characters. Yeah, I can't wait to see some more stuff.
And trust me, Ray, it's not cliched. It's a lot more believable than you think when it comes to people.
Yes, I know. I have relatives. Yes, Rick.
Trust me.
But still, come on, man. Let's have a positive fucking Latin.
No, I get that, but it's a lot more plausible than deniable.
Yeah, I get it, but still, it's just too predictable. Like, come on. All right, we're gonna end spoilers. Great season. Go watch it. Cobra Kai. All right.
Still the baddest name for a dojo. I love that guy.
It's a good. It is a good name. All right, Rick. It's getting a little hot. Let's jump in the pool. Let's get to the pool list. Pull this stuff for you picked up during the week. Watch, listen to. Something you want to rant about. Something pissed you off. Something made you happy. Rick, yeah, pull list this week.
Yeah. I don't know if you had a full week to watch it, guys. House of Dragons.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Go watch this. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, you don't have to watch House of Dragons or you have to watch Game of Thrones to watch House of Dragons. It's like just watch the first season and then decide if you want to go into the deep dive in Game of Thrones. It's 7 seasons of a show, and sometimes that's an undertaking, especially when it's an hour-long episode.
Yeah, they're only 10 episodes though. It's not like it's fucking.
Still, fucking, that's 70 hours of TV. It's an undertaking. But if you really like, and hey, dude, this fucking show is it's holding up.
Yeah.
People I thought it was gonna try to ride the coattails of Game of Thrones. It's doing its own thing.
Yeah, like kind of like it's just its own, like they're focusing on one family, one story, kind of like Game of Thrones is kind of all over the place. We're dealing with like 7 different fucking houses. This is just, you're dealing with the Targaryens, dealing with the house of the dragons. And you're focused on there. It's fucking intriguing, man. I like the time jumps. Like every episode is a little further along. This was the last episode was probably my least favorite of the season, but still really good. So
I just think what the story beats in that definitely added to the whole thing, especially with the past stuff of Game of Thrones. It sprinkles everything. It's like, yeah, that's just the way shit was for them. Mm-hmm. That's just the way these guys operate. It was creepy as fuck, and the politics are starting to come into it as well. I can't wait till. Yeah, dude, I can't wait till this next episode tomorrow, because they're going to announce a few things, and I want to see how the king is setting up his court, pretty much.
Yeah, all the characters are really good. I like Patty's fucking doing it.
Isn't he winning you over?
He's really good. No, I liked him since the beginning. I really liked him.
I mean, it's hard to, like you said, it was hard to see the guy from Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
but little by little, he's turning into.
He's washing that
fucking king. Who's just, hey, dude, does he have grayscale?
There those rumors of that at the beginning, but I don't know. Some of the preview for next week looks like it's kind of turning into. It might be turning into grayscale. I don't know. So, yeah, there's something more to it for sure.
All right, because that's what I was looking. I was like, does he have grayscale? So let me see. Yeah, there's that. I watched a show called The Patient, which I think people really should check out. It's with, I think his name is it Domhnall Gleeson? Domhnall Gleeson? I don't know how to pronounce it. Domhnall Gleeson, the guy who was General Hux. Yeah. His show with fucking Steve Carell called The Patient. They're about 20 minutes an episode. It's really good. I really dig it. It's that, it's a serial killer who kidnaps a psychiatrist or his therapist, so he can try to get the help he needs. So he doesn't want to kill. He doesn't want to have the compulsion to do it. He just can't fight it. So he kidnaps a psychiatrist so he can be his live-in 24/7 help. Except he has him in the basement, kind of like fucking Buffalo Bill has the girl in Silence of the Lambs. So it's like Silence of the Lambs meets The Sopranos. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you should check it out. And it's only 4 episodes in, and like I said, it's only 20 minutes.
What's it on?
That one is on Hulu.
Okay, Hulu's got some good stuff, man.
Dude, the streaming wars, I said they began, but they're in midstream right now. Everything is just, everybody's got bangers right now. Yeah. Everybody's got bangers. HBO Max got House of Dragons and Euphoria and all these other shows. And I think the only one who's kind of lagging right now might be Showtime. I'm not sure what Showtime has right now.
Yeah, that's why they're merging with Paramount, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I thought it was going to be a combined fee. It looks like you might have to pay extra on Paramount so you can get Showtime shit, which is going to be fucking whacked. Especially if I already got a premium. Fuck you, give me that shit. I got a premium fucking subscription. They should just give that shit without having to be extra. That's what HBO did that, right? Or Disney did that. They acquired somebody and they just started adding all their stuff. It's just more content.
Yeah, they acquired Fox.
Yeah. But yeah, I know that most of their Fox stuff's on Hulu. But yeah, the Patient, House of Dragons, of course, Lord of the Rings.
They're trying to buy. They want to buy because they own 66% of Hulu.
And they're trying to buy them out.
They're trying to buy them out, but Comcast owns the other 30-something%. So they might throw a wrench in that fucking deal just to up the price, because that's what they did with Fox. Because when Disney was talking about buying Fox, Comcast was like, "Hey, we want to buy it too," and basically,
they upped the bid.
Basically, they cost them $30 billion, and so they're kind of doing the same with Hulu. Well, fuck them. They have the money. Like fucking.
Yeah, exactly. They got the money, and not just that, they're gonna make all that money back.
So yeah, I heard the rumors of their like all the Hulu. They're just gonna combine into one. All the Hulu shit and Disney just combine into one streaming service.
That I would prefer that.
Yeah, just
I would
everything.
so much prefer that. Yeah, just to combine.
They have they put a lot of money in their parental controls, so you can put there's rated R shit showing up on Disney Plus now too. So yeah, sure, just have everything. Yeah, all that shit like Hulu. Yeah, Hulu's not bad. Yeah, speaking of Hulu, I picked up. I finished Only Murders in the Building, the Steve Martin short and Selena Gomez show. Really good, man. Really fucking digging it. Yeah, the second season, probably better than the first season. The first season is really good. Second season, so that's good progression. A lot of fun little cameos in there. The murder mystery is great. Lots of twists and turns in the murder mystery. It's so basically these guys are fans of like true crime podcasts, and there's a murder in their building, in a New York building, and they decide to like do a podcast on their own and solve the crime, and hilarity ensues. It's really good.
What's the song?
Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve Martin. Yeah, co-created by Steve Martin. Yeah, he's really good in it. He plays like an ex fucking like 80s action TV star Brazos, and he lives in the building. Selena Gomez, who I'd never really watched her in anything. She's actually really good in it. And Martin Short is fucking hilarious, man. He's just Martin Short. He's fucking funny as fuck. But yeah, really good. The music's really good too. They have this like haunting piano kind of music. Yeah, if you're a fan of like mysteries and murder and stuff like that, it's definitely recommended for sure. Saw 3,000 Years of Longing, the new George Miller movie with Tilda Swinton and Idris Elba. Basically, Idris Elba plays like a genie, and she gets 3 wishes, and kind of tells the tales of like past genie mistakes and what have you. It's pretty interesting stuff. The visuals are great. George Miller is fucking awesome. And I won't spoil much of the movie, but getting to see Wally West on the big screen is pretty interesting.
What? For real?
That's all I'll say.
Oh shit! Oh man, no way. Who plays him?
No, it just there's a poster on the big screen.
Oh, okay.
And we're like, oh wow. But it's yeah. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're a fan of like George Miller and stuff. You can tell this is like a movie he's wanted to do for a long time. So it's cool to see some of these filmmakers' passion projects. Also, I watched. Speaking of Game of Thrones and weird fucking crazy shit, if you ever saw this movie, Caligula.
Yeah. Larry Flynn special?
No, this is Bob Guccione, Penthouse guy.
Didn't he produce?
Yeah, Bob Guccione. Yeah, he co-directed some of the stuff too. Yeah, this has Malcolm McDowell who's just chewing up the scenery. This is like borderline. There's some pornographic stuff in it, but like very light, especially compared to like today. Like there's porn stuff in here, but it's not like
it's not like Showtime at night shit, you know.
No, they go pretty graphic. There's penetration and other stuff in here. But yeah, but Malcolm McDowell's fucking hilarious. He's just chewing up the scenery. Peter O'Toole's in it. Fucking worth it just for seeing Helen Mirren fucking nude for a little bit of it. It's fucking totally worth it right there. Helen Mirren's fucking awesome. So yeah, it's very it's a weird fucking movie for sure. I kind of vaguely remember seeing it like back in the day, but it's yeah, this is produced by Bob Guccione and Penthouse. But the music's actually really good too. Who did the fucking music? It's really good. Yeah, this was like very controversial back in the day because it was like, you know, a lot of porn stuff in there, like trying to tell the story of Caligula, who was, you know, famous for like all these like weird sexual orgies and all this like gluttonous kind of shit. So I'm trying to see who did because the music's really good. It's like some of the shots are not bad too. That's actually yeah, no, it's a weird flick for sure. It's yeah, definitely don't watch this with any kids in the room because it's fucking weird shit. But yeah, an odd flick for sure. Yeah, it came out in 1979. I've just been doing a lot of like 70s movies to watch right now, so I've been really into watching 70s movies. One more thing, I picked up a new reaction figure. Of course, the Ron Swanson, one of my favorite TV characters, and of course, he comes with a plate of breakfast because he loves breakfast foods. I do too.
Bacon, ham, and steak.
Yeah, yeah, and they have some of the other characters. They have the Aubrey Plaza, and
That'd be a cool one to have both of them.
yeah, I kind of want to get. Yeah, it comes with Champion. If you ever watch Parks and Rec, the little three-legged dog. So yeah, it's really fun. Like I never thought I'd get a Ron Swanson reaction figure, but here we go. Yep, that's it. I think that's it. Oh, I got the Turtles Cowabunga collection. Cool to play some of those games. Like they have the Game Boy games on there. I've never gotten to play. That's fun. They have like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, arcade games. They have there's 15 games. It's cool too because they have all the booklets. They have the box art. They have a lot of cool behind the scenes shit. So it's a really put together collection. Like they have a lot of cool shit in it. So
is it a direct port or can you is it upgraded in any way?
No, they're pretty much the original.
All right.
Yeah, so original Game Boy, original Super Nintendo. They have all the same graphics, but it's a very nice collection, man. Yeah, if you haven't picked it up yet, it's cool. Definitely check it out. All right. Hidden Gem. And Gem, just something you want to show off in your collection that's personal to you. Show and tell. You got a hidden gem for us, Mr. Effort?
I'm looking at the time. I'm going to help keep this a Frank special.
You know what? I'm going to too. All right. Our hidden gem is Frank and Amazing Fantasy. Amazing Fantasy. Go check out Amazing Fantasy. It's right here. Amazing Fantasy. 650 Irving Street. Yeah, right. 8th Avenue. Go check it out. Frank's always.
Tell him we sent you.
Yeah, tell him SF Comics. Maybe he'll kick you out. I don't know. But yeah, go buy your comics. Yeah, Frank's our hidden gem this week. Yeah, awesome dude. Always giving us cool deals and always nice to us. And
I gotta go back there.
Yeah, gotta go back. Gotta go back. Go spend your money. Buy comics. Support all your local comic shops because we want to keep those open as much as we can. All right. Yeah. All right, Mr. Effort. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here, man. End it early, man. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, no. Everybody be good.
Happy Batman Day.
Happy Batman Day. Go watch a Batman movie.
There you go.
Go read a Batman comic. There you go. 1 out of a million that they have out
there. Yeah. Just this week's DC releases. Just pick one of those. Yeah.
Batman and Batman.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll get out of here. Peace out.
Camp Crystal Lake. Go visit.
Like and subscribe. All that crap.
Go visit Camp Crystal Lake.